Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of the Stellaris Mod Spotlight series. I am Sir Tristan. We just got a surprise dev post from Paradox yesterday discussing the details of their first major content patch called the Clark Update. That Clark Update is due out later this week. The dev post covers some of the big changes coming for the game, which includes a lot of fixes for things like the UI, sectors, Corvette spam, and a lot more. I'll have a separate video out the day after the patch notes to cover each change in detail, so don't forget to subscribe to see that video and a lot more Stellaris Mod Spotlight videos. Okay, enough self-promotion, let's do this. Producers, roll the intro. First up this week is a mod by Stellaris. We've covered this modder on the channel before, and based on the number of mods he's put out, we'll probably see him again. This is Complete Colors by Stellaris. If 120 colors weren't enough for you when picking out your Empire flag, if 48 weren't enough, and if 20 certainly wasn't enough, Complete Colors gives you a staggering 2,048 colors to pick from. Complete Colors adds a complete RGB color table, and as an added bonus, the AI can be assigned these colors when you start a new game. To be honest, I don't really even know what to say about this mod. I thought 128 colors was enough when I covered that mod last week, but clearly I did not know what I was talking about. So many of the colors here are so close to each other that I feel like we're going to run into the same problem we had when we only had 20 colors. So many of these empires are going to look the same, so you're going to run into situations where 3 empires next to each other are going to have all the same shade of red. Still, I hope I can say this week that this is the last flag color mod we ever need to see on this series or on the workshop. You know, as I've said before, Stellaris can be a real pretty game. But let's face it, it's not the most realistic game out there when it comes to scale. I mean, look at the size of these suns. Look how close the planets are to each other. Literally unplayable. Thankfully, now we have Better System Scale by Banville. This mod increases the size of all the systems, making planets further apart. It also resizes some of the planets and the moons to make them closer to their realistic proportions, and make the scale of each system feel so large and epic. In addition, this mod has the side effect of slowing wars way down. Moving around a system now takes so much longer. You can forget about reinforcing in the middle of a battle. Traveling to wormhole generators and to the edge of the solar system so you can warp out also takes an extremely long time. Your best move is to make sure you and every player in the game has the hyperlane technology so that you can jump in and out of warp at any point in the system. Let's face it, despite a few minor letdowns that we know will be fixed in the future, the size and the scope of Stellaris is really impressive. Just the sheer number of stars and planets is crazy. But what if we went bigger? With the mod Galaxies Unlimited by Langor, we can. This mod adds a bunch of options for galaxy size, from 25 systems all the way up to 5,000 systems. Langor has also expanded the number of potential AI empires, allowing up to 200 to be added to the largest of the maps. This mod is insane. Just look at the size of this galaxy. This is the maximum size at 5,000 stars. And just look at how my 970 melts when I turn on observer mode. I highly recommend this mod for anyone who wants larger, more impressive, gigantic, blow-your-mind galaxies. Currently, Stellaris says this mod isn't compatible with the current version of the game, but I was able to load and play with no problem, so download this mod and give it a try. I challenge anyone out there to capture a 60 FPS video of this mod when on observer mode. Look, let's be honest for a second. I'm like most of you when I play Stellaris. I want to find some alien Xenos and blow them out of the sky. But every once in a while, I just want to start up a new game and peacefully explore the universe without two other factions spawning right on top of me. You guys ever heard of personal space? Maybe I just want to play a materialist pacifist faction, or maybe a xenophobe spiritual faction. We need our space, you know? Just give me a little bit of time is all I'm saying. Now, with the mod No Clustered Starts by Ta, you'll have several hundred years of peaceful expansion, giving you plenty of time to see the universe before you have to cleanse it of the xenofilth. And we all know you're going to do that anyway. And that'll do it for this week's top Stellaris mods. There were several mods that I wanted to cover this week that fixed sector AI and expanded war demands, but with changes to both of those systems coming in a day or two from Paradox, I didn't want to give incorrect information just in case those mods had to change due to the official patch. If they're still at the top of the list next week, I'll make sure to take a look at them. Actually, there won't be a video next week because I'm going to be out of town, but be sure to check back the following week. Got an awesome mod you want me to cover? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see the best, most popular Stellaris mods each week, along with a lot of other Stellaris content. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.